Join us right now to discuss Apple and the broader tech sector is Gene Munster. He's the managing partner of Deepwater Asset Management. Good morning to you. It was a fascinating comment, by the way. First of all, to hear Warren Buffett effectively say that he likes Apple better than just about everything else that he owns, including businesses he owns outright.
Yeah, Andrew, I had to read that quote like 3 times because I don't know if it's right for the Oracle of Omaha to pick favorites, but that seems to be what he was saying. And that definitely stuck out to me, especially given they've owned this for 7 years. When they initiated the position, there was a lot of question, what was Warren Buffett owning Apple for? He was not a tech investor, but of course, the line that he was following here was his history of understanding consumer behavior. And so it is that consumer behavior piece which I think has elevated Apple to the top of his list here, most favored status, which is remarkable.
What do you think of the stock at this point of the ball game? I mean, if you go back and look, obviously this has been one of the great stocks that he's bought, but he did it, as you said, 7 years ago. It's at a different place today than it was then.
I'm still optimistic here, and I would point out that his commentary on consumer behavior, I think, marks a shift that we're starting to see, which is important in terms of owning the stock going forward. And every 5 to 10 years, there's a change in terms of how investors view collectively the investment thesis on Apple. And originally it was devices around the iPad, the iPhone, the iPod. Then we shifted to services. But during that services period, there always was this kind of underlying anxiety that something would fall apart with the iPhone. I think investors were scarred with what happened with Sony and Nokia, BlackBerry. And now I think we're entering into this next phase. And I think that this really is about this active install base. And I think this is one of the reasons why Warren Buffett loves the company and says he can sleep well at night knowing this. And it passed the $2 billion mark back in for the December quarter, up 8% year over year. Remarkable growth. That's a hard number to grow that fast. Meta has 2 billion active users. They grew at 4%. And then in this March quarter, they talked about that number growing again. They didn't break it down. They'll probably break it out on an annual basis. But I'm getting to the answer to your question, Andrew, of what does this mean for Apple investors in the stock? What surprised me is that Apple guided down for the June quarter. And the stock still rose, is up about 5% on that. And I think that speaks to this idea that investors are increasingly looking at that active base. And so then let's just peel back and talk more about what's going to happen with the active base. If it is true that the active base is what matters here, let's start modeling that out. And it turns out that it's actually an easy number for Apple to grow. Is that even though it seems like a very difficult number given the law of large numbers, is that their products business is so big, they can continue to grow that active base even if the products revenue is down 25 to 30%. There's a complicated model there, but bottom line is this: active install base matters, and it's going to grow 4 to 6% this year.